don't afraid. It's the biggest mistake, afraid. Take a risk. Sometimes stop thinking a lot and running, because it's really good thing for your health and mind.
Hello and welcome to a new episode of the Deaf Device Podcast. Today I have Arina as my guest here. Welcome, Arina.
Hi, Dano.
Yes, we met a long time ago, I think through a company called Vapi. Is that right?
Yes, it
Yeah.
was 3 or 4 years ago. 4 years
Oh,
ago when COVID starts.
yeah. It's a long time, yeah. And now finally you decided that you are ready to come on my podcast. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that's very cool.
Yes, thank
Because
you.
you also started your own business called nOrdinary, right?
Yes,
That's an agency, if I'm not mistaken. So tell us more about nOrdinary.
I will be glad to do it. First of all, thank you for inviting me. Yeah, it's my first podcast, and I'm so
Oh,
exciting. Yeah, thank you. And I'm glad that my first podcast with you, because as you told, that we know each other for 4 years, and yeah, it's a long time. And I'll tell a little bit about the nOrdinary. We are the branding agency for e-com sellers. What we do the full brand identity, packaging design, help with guidelines of social media, and etc. With, for example, if our clients want to sell not only online but offline, we can help with guideline how to decorate the offline stores and etc. We help to build a web shop on Shopify and WooCommerce, and we are focusing only on e-commerce. I explain why, because usually people prefer that if we speak about the branding agency, it's about the strategy, about the promotion, about the cases offline, online, for example, some, I don't know, coffee shops and etc. We we choose one segment, and it is e-commerce. We work only with the online sellers, because my background in marketing and in e-commerce more than 5 years, in marketing more than 9 years, and of course it's I know a lot about this market. I had experience work with sellers and service providers, and know a lot of things, important things. And um, my team, also my graphic designers, my developers, they specialize only in e-commerce, and this is the reason why we choose this segment. And mostly we work with the supplements, skincare, jewelry, fashion, with something beauty, and the brands who needs to create the very beautiful identity, choose nice color, some vision. It's very important, because the target audience, mostly it's a woman, and
mhm.
it's so important to buy the product not only physical but by eyes. It's the first impression, and you need to be very attractive and visible, because if we speak about e-commerce, it's thousands brands at the moment on the market. And
Yeah.
if we look more deeply on the market, for example, in United States, it's, oh my God, to be honest, I'm scared to recognize how many brands at the moment in e-commerce market in the United States, and how many brands in Europe and etc. And we help our client to build this visual strategy and visual brand. And how usually we work, and why our client choose us, because as I told you, my background is in marketing. And first of all, what we do, we analyze the market, analyze customer behavior, because packaging design in United States and, for example, in Italy or UK, it's absolutely different. And it's a very important thing. And I noticed before I start my journey like an entrepreneur, I noticed that a lot of sellers use some graphic designer on Upwork or
Mhm.
something like this, because the big branding agency is so expensive. And graphic designer usually specialize only for this area, creative area. They don't think about the customer behavior. They don't think about how in future this design will sell this product. But we do. Uh, we work together for two parts: logical, strategy, sales, and creative. It's a few words about us. Maybe in future we add some new services, but at the moment we work in this journey.
That's fantastic. And I think it's more than enough to deal with if you figure out how to help beauty brands to stand out from the competition and do their branding and their packaging and help with their sales. I don't think you need anything else on your plate. If that's really a big task. Do you focus on any countries regarding your clients, or is it all international?
To be honest, no, we work worldwide, and this is tricky questions for me, and it always pushing me to be on trend, because we work with the client from United States, from these countries, for European clients, and all of this information and our project absolutely different. And I think if people after our webinar want to try it our cases, they notice that absolutely different cases, because our main goal to provide for our client branding that can help them sell. It's our main rule, because without that, I don't like branding for branding, because mm, my main designer, she always told me, maybe why client? It's I think graphic designer and web designer after these words understand about this feeling, because usually we prefer free conception for the client. And of course we have some favorites conception, and we see, oh my god, it's absolutely amazing, it's beautiful color, fronts and etc. And usually have something middle and something we not so like. Client every time choose this third version.
The one that you don't like?
Yes,
Are you
not I.
serious?
Like don't like graphic designer, because for the first
Mm.
work they do all the creative. She put all creative in this work. Middle side we try to balancing, and the last one it's something more commercial as
Mhm.
usual. And yes, it's for which in every cases we we see this. And
Hmm.
it's the reason why I start focusing not only on creative side, because we can create, I don't know, some absolutely amazing, very beautiful and attractive packaging, but if it will be not useful and easily to use for the client, and will be not understandable, and this color
Hmm.
not be so attractive, and um, how to say correctly, not known for this audience. For example, if
Hmm.
we speak about the supplements for I don't know, immunity, health, something more for medical segment, it's
Hmm.
usually blue colors. All medical segment, it's
What
blue
colors?
colors. White
Blue.
and blue, yeah, white and
Mm.
blue, and it's our in our height. Thanks for the marketing for a lot of these years. We
Mhm.
always associate these colors with the medical. But if we
Mm.
decided to create super supplements who can help, I don't know, with your health, and for example with your immunity system, you don't sick and etc., but we choose pink color, people don't believe you.
That's, yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, I'm sure that colors have a great impact on how how
Absolutely.
brands and how the message is perceived. And I think blue stands for trust, right? I mean,
Yes, yes, of course.
yeah,
It's a color for trust, and this is the reason why a lot of companies use the blue color.
yeah.
And front can change mind about the customers' impact of the brands, the logo, and etc. To many many points. It's so important,
Yeah, yeah.
and this is the reason why in my head in one day born this idea to create the branding agency who absolutely focusing on e-commerce, because I tried to searching some competitors on the internet, open Google, and I found a lot of great branding agencies, but uh, not focusing only on e-commerce.
Okay. Yeah, so this could be a fantastic niche for you to grow. And yeah, I understand the artistic approach and the design approach to packaging can be quite challenging. And I think it's kind of a really difficult call to make, like what is the best solution for this brand, because there's so many different
Yeah,
aspects in creative design, and what looks great for the designer might look not so great for the customer. At the same time, it might be a different story for the, for the end customer, for the consumer. They might again have a different perception. So it can be quite a challenge to find the right balance and to find
absolutely.
the right
Absolutely.
solution that kind of fits all. And yeah, in my experience, like testing is the only way to really find what is the truth, because I mean, there's so many opinions, and clients can have opinions which might or might not be helpful or relevant. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think that the best way is to just see what does the end consumer prefer, and what helps with their branding. But
Absolutely.
yeah, but yeah,
Absolutely.
that's a very complex business where you're in, and yeah, but it's also extremely relevant, because of every beauty brand, luxury brand, supplement brand uh, needs a distinguished brand presence, which becomes, from my understanding, more relevant than ever before. Because
Absolutely.
just be the next Me Too seller is not going to work moving forward. And I think every brand needs to build their identity and be unique and create trust and create something that people can remember.
Absolutely. And we have a lot of cases when the e-com sellers, when they start their businesses, they decided that I will do all branding by myself, logo and etc., without any analysis, expertise, knowledges, and
Yeah,
etc.
yeah.
And after 4 6 months, when they saw that it doesn't work, we can sell more, and what's happening, they came to us, and we do rebranding and see the good cases after that, because it's very important when you start planning e-com business to spend money and invest on the branding also.
Right, fully agree. Yeah, this do I DIY approach, I don't think it works for design, and same for web design and many other things, where people seem to be overconfident with what they can do by just like Googling stuff.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I technology can help you with this, to be honest, because some people think that AI technology, ChatGPT, and etc. will can help them with these cases, but no, to be honest, no. If you
no.
want to be unique, it's not about AI technology at the moment. Okay, AI technology can help you some optimize some, for example, can help you to create the naming or create a simple logo, but it's not about the brand.
Yeah.
It's you testing your sales, but it's not about the brand.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's another big topic, how AI can has an impact on agency work and on design, on copywriting. I mean, that's definitely a
Yeah.
big topic. But today we want to speak about you, Arina, and we want to learn more about you. And I would love to meet young Arina, let's say somewhere around the age of 10. And what was happening with 10-year-old Arina? Where was she? What was she doing?
Okay, I was very creative and very active child. Very. To be honest with you, I'm like, I have a two arena inside me, because one it's
Mm.
so logical and skeptical sometimes, because I need to testing everything by myself. I don't believe for other experience. I need to testing by
Mm.
myself. And for other hand, I'm so creative, crazy, and I don't know. Let's go tomorrow to the Singapore. Why not go? it's,
Yeah.
it's about me. It's about me, and I think 10 years old Arena dream about something interesting, and I think she in this period know that when she will grow up, she will do very interesting things, and his life journey will be very interesting. And it is absolutely true. For example, I decided to work in marketing and try myself in marketing when I was 14 years old,
Oh,
because
wow.
at school we have the economic class, and some part of this election we learn what it is marketing. It was the time when people that marketing not was something not understandable or something like this. People start work with marketing, companies start work with marketing, and uh, in this period we learned this class, and I think it's absolutely about me. I'm so creative, but I'm about something logical. It's absolutely about the marketing. But to be honest, I dream to work in social advertising, to promote and create the social advertising, because I'm so sensitive person, and when I saw some advertising with the children, with the animals, it's so sensitive for me.
Mm.
But life have a different plan for me.
Hmm.
And yeah, I tell you one more funny story about me to understand my a little bit myself, who I am. On the in Latvia, I'm in Latvia. Yeah, I told you before, but I don't tell on this podcast. I'm from Latvia. I'm born in Latvia and grow up also in Latvia. And in the final school years, every student needs to prepare the project, like university project, but at school. And you can do it by yourself or with the classmates. It's for your decision. And I and my classmates, we decided that we will do the project from economic class and take the marketing and advertising topic. And we decided to create social advertising for our school.
Mm.
And my responsible was to find the actor, uh, prepares the story, take the dead camera, shoot everything, editing and etc. And my classmates, because she's first language is Latvian, and all this work we need to write in Latvian language, she take the description of this work in Latvian language part, and we did it. Our story was about the small boy, uh, and how sometimes people not to children not too friendly with the other kids, with kids are a little bit another than the biggest part of the class, about the bullying and etc. And we
Mm.
shoot all this beautiful and very interesting advertising. And after that, our school send our work to the city competition. We not win, but at some period, maybe 3 6 months, our advertising will show in our public transport in Riga.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
wow, not too bad.
This is an important moment of my career, because after that I decided that after school I will go to the um, study to the advertising and marketing.
Mm, there you
Yeah.
go. So your
Yes.
self-confidence was boosted with your
Yeah.
first project. Yeah, that's
Yes,
very
it
nice.
was absolutely amazing experience, because before that I never shot some video, and I take that camera. I know that I need to put only red button and that's all. And I learned how to edit this video, how to create the beautiful images, how to add the music and etc. And the final result
Um,
was really good. And yes, it's a fun story about the school period, because
mm,
not all my classmates choose something simple, as people
mm,
usually do. I decided, but simple is not for me. I choose something creative, hard,
mm,
but I will do
mm,
it. And I think it's my main rule for all my life. uh,
mm.
I don't want to choose something simple. I always choose something hard, but very creative and interesting, and where I need in this process grow. It's very important for me, because I don't know, if you not start learn something new, not grow up like a professional, like a person, mentality, and etc. I don't see any reason for this life, because life is so amazing and so interesting, and we have so many interesting things, and I think we need to take all what we want.
Wow, look at you. That is very fascinating to have this kind of courageous approach to life. Yeah, I can resonate, and I think that's what makes an entrepreneur. Basically, we have the
Yeah,
courage
yeah.
to get out of the comfort zone. We choose challenge over safety, and being comfortable, and yeah, but yeah, I fully agree that this is the way to grow, by challenge ourselves, by getting out of our comfort zone. And this seems to be in your DNA, Arena. So yeah, that is amazing. And welcome to the club of the
Thank you.
challenge seekers.
Yeah, thank you. It's more interesting. Yes, of course, it's hard, but it's hard the first time. After that, it's like it's like a habit, and it's amazing feeling. Then you can see the result. That you
Yeah.
see that I can. People maybe don't believe for myself, but I can. I don't care. I can.
Yeah, exactly. And I think also this kind of not listen to anyone just because somebody has the hat or the certificate or what. I think this is also something we have in common, that we want to make our own decisions on our own course, and not simply like follow what daddy says.
Absolutely, I
Yeah.
absolutely agree with you. And my career began when I studied at the university. A very interesting story about my university period. I have two bachelor degree in
Oh.
advertising and PR. I explained why two, and it's interesting fact. I did it in one period in two
Mm.
different countries. I explained
What?
how. Yes, I explained how.
Multitasking, huh?
Yeah, I graduate one university in Latvia, and when I was on the second course, I go to the Moscow from Erasmus program. And usually, when the students go to the Erasmus program, it's international student changing program. Students spend 1 year and back to home. But not Arena, and I'm staying in Moscow for 5 years.
Mm.
Yes, and I also have a master degree in advertising and management. And if we speak about my career, I start my career in Moscow, like a media buyer in marketing agencies. I worked in this sphere more than 2 years. And then I decided that I want to focusing mostly on the marketing because it's more about the creative part. Because media buying, it's you work with the clients. It's you don't have a creative part, and it's a little bit boring for me. And for the start, it's good. It's good experience, but then I want more. And I tried myself for I don't know for different sphere. I worked in IT sphere on the cosmetics and supplements brand. I help them like a marketer to boost sales, to grow branded, etc. I work on the distribution side. I was the head of the marketing, the Makeup Forever Latvia. It's the biggest makeup and cosmetic company in Europe, and I
Oh,
think
wow.
not only in Europe, it's a worldwide brand, and a lot of women know this brand because it's a professional brand. And at the same time, we at the company have 6 professional skincare brands, and it was the head of marketing, and we create a lot of interesting things. And I had experience with the IT projects. For example, in one period, I helped to build the platform, something like not booking, but some smart platform for psychologists and for people help and some meditation, etc. It was very nice experience because in this period I don't believe on the meditation and something like that, and I was so skeptical, and it was very interesting experience, and I found a lot of interesting professional psychologists, and it was amazing experience. And for all of this project, it was absolutely naturally. I don't do for this nothing. um, I have a lot of creative part. We do the shooting, the website, the packaging design, the offline stores, decoration, etc., etc. It was my favorite part because I absolutely in love all. If we speak about the visual and something that we can see and touch, it's absolutely about me. Of course, I like the strategy part, the sales part also, but all visual, it's absolutely for me. And I have a lot of this experience not because I'm always changing the work, not. I don't know how this happened, but always I found the team and companies who have different focus. And for example, we have a different projects. One year we work more with this project, then year I focusing more only for this projects, and it gives me the great background of the marketing, promotion, sales, and etc. And I also had experience like a partnership manager, you know about this, and it absolutely new for me because English not my first language, and I always think that, oh my God, English not my first language, how I can communicate with people around the world. But in one day I understand that it doesn't matter. Of course, you need to speak right, but if you do some small mistake, it's not a problem. Because in Russian language, it's my first language. If we in Russian do some mistake, people judge you, and it's
Really?
bad. Yes, and this is the big reason why a lot of Russian speaking people shy to speak English, or shy very,
Oh.
or speak very bad. Because
Hmm.
yes, it's our nationality. I don't know, language, not nationality, because I'm not Russian. It's
The
our
culture.
language. I don't know.
Well, so Russians are judgmental about people who are not speak perfectly Russian. Is that right?
Not really. It's if you're a Russian native speaker, people judge you. If you,
Hmm.
I don't know, from another country, it's not a problem because
Hmm.
you're from another country. You don't know our
Hmm.
word.
All right.
Words and languages, and Russian, it's so hard language, to be honest. It's
Yeah,
very
yeah, yeah.
hard grammar and etc. But if you're a Russian native speaker and you have a bad grammar, it's
Okay,
people
but
judge
your
you.
English is fine. I mean, so far I have no
I know
problem
now. I know
following
about this, but
what
yeah,
you're
when I
saying, and you can also follow
yeah.
me, right? Fantastic.
Yeah, but when I
Wow.
yeah, I'm a little bit shy, and
Wow.
yeah, it's a few words about my background. Mostly, it's on the marketing side.
Hmm. Fantastic. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. So all this kind of led to where you are today, where with your agency now you can fully immerse yourself in the design and creative part of business, right? And help other brands doing that. So that's great. Well, that was very interesting to learn more about you, Arina. I have, I feel like I know like 10 times more about you now than half an hour ago. So that's fantastic to get to know someone like you. And as a, as a parting uh, words of wisdom, so what would you like to share with our audience as kind of
Um,
the lessons you have learned along the way?
yeah, I'll tell you one little interesting facts about me that I had a great experience background, but I always feel that I can do more. And when I say work in in e-commerce segment, I a lot of learning, listen to other sellers, business owner, and etc. And you know, it's this mind tick 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 in your head. And for a long, long period, I think that I need to sell something physical. I decided, I think 3 years ago, that I need to try myself for my own business. I have a lot of knowledge. I need to try. This small arena, 10 years old, from small country in Baltic states, who is shy to speak English fluently with a native speaker and etc., decided that I can. It's hard, but I like hard tasks. And I spent a lot of time for searching, testing some physical products to explore how to work on the different marketplaces and etc. Testing some my creative ideas on my project and etc. But in one day, I started think maybe it's a mistake because I spent 2 years and I don't found the answer. And in one day I start to understand what I ask a question for myself, what I can sell, not physical. And of course answer will be it's my knowledge, experience, it's myself. And I start think what I like to do because sometimes in my previous experience I don't have a graphic designer and I need to do by myself something, some layout or some I don't know, creative for social media or something like this. And I really like this part. And I answered to myself that creative part is my favorite. Okay, how I can monetizing this in real life. Uh, and then I have, I think, I not think, but people told me that I have really great communication skills. For me, it's so easy to, I don't know, meet new people, start conversation, and etc. And I can find the connect, I think, with not with everyone, but I think with the biggest part of the people in this world. And thanks my previous experience, I had in my connections very good graphic designer, developers, and we work together with different cases and projects. And in one day, they told me if you decided to do something by yourself, we will be with you. Just tell us. And everyone have some morning routine. I told you in our call about this story, but I think it's very important. I have one rule: if I have 1,000 things on my head, I'm calm down, stop thinking, and in right time, right thing, I feel it. Because sometimes we think so a lot, and it is the biggest mistake. If you start thinking in another way and you're not sure, calm down. And I have a morning routine. I really love running. And in summer period, I'm running to the outside because it's nice weather and you can see the, I don't know, so beautiful nature around you. And usually I do it at 6 a.m. Before my work, because if I don't have any gym before work, I'm not so productive because I need to take some energy from sport, or I don't know, from some activities. It's really helped me to be more focused on the tasks. And in winter period, I work running on the gym, and in one day I'm running at 6 a.m. And it was before that I calmed down, uh, stop thinking about what I need to sell, what I need to do, how I can create my business. And it was like a puzzle in my head. And at this moment, I understand what I need to do. I love branding. I really love beautiful brands with beautiful aesthetic. I a great marketer with a big background. I have absolutely amazing designers, great developer, and this is how nOrdinary born. And I sent the voice message to my main designer, that I have idea, I have idea. And of course, she answered me, not at 6 a.m., maybe at 10 a.m. She told me that I'm absolutely crazy, but I'm in deal. And our first client we found in last year in January, without the websites, without the company, without the cases, without nothing. I created this idea in December. In January, we found our first client. And we start our journey. And officially, I'm announcement about the nOrdinary in June. And now we work with international clients. Uh, did a great cases and very interesting project. Every day learn something new, grow, and etc. And if I can say some few words to the audience who will watch this video, it's absolutely don't afraid. It's the biggest mistake, afraid. Take a risk. Sometimes stop thinking a lot and running, because it's really good thing for your health and mind. And yeah.
There you go. The morning routine of Arina. It sounds a bit like the 5 a.m. club to me. Are you familiar with this book? Where they say we need to meditate, exercise, and learn every morning before we start working. And yeah, I think what you're doing is already kind of the same philosophy. And yeah, I fully agree that we need to like calm down, and it's very easy to get overwhelmed with all the stuff that we might have to do, or there's always a lot of things on our to-do list. And yeah, exercise and calm down, for me, meditation is also a way to kind of come into this calm state where we are much more productive. Absolutely. Yeah, thank you so much, Arina, for sharing your story and your wisdom with us. Yeah, I'm sure our audience has learned a lot about you and your business. If they want to get in touch, we will make sure that there are some links below this video. And yeah, I wish you all the best on your journey with nOrdinary, and I hope we stay in touch.
Thank you, Dana, so much for this experience. I'm so excited, to be honest. I really like it, and hope this information helps some person to start their own journey, because it's always absolutely amazing idea.
I'm sure it will. Thank you, Arina.
Thank you. Bye bye.